Speech class isn't easy. With time, everything becomes easier. Taking speech is very important, and everyone has to take it no matter what if you plan on going to college or you are attending college. Just because class is hard doesn't mean it can't be fun. So first, I'm going to talk about my growth in this class, and then I'm going to tell you about how I use the growth from this class in the real world. Next, I'm going to tell you about what I plan on doing after this class and after high school. I'm going to tell you about what I plan on doing after college, what I do for work, and then finally, I'm going to tell you about the obstacles I faced along the way. So first, I'm going to talk about my growth in this class. At first, I was nervous to speak in front of a group, but now I'm a little more confident. I don't stutter as much, and I can be more vocal now. I used to not speak as clearly, but now I speak a little more clear. I had a little less nervousness in my voice, and my voice is less shaky when talking in groups, and I think that is very important, and that's growth I've shown in this class. From growth I've shown in this class to using it in the real world. Now I'm going to tell you about how I'll use this class in the real world. For an example, ordering food. For a while, I could never order food for my own. I would always struggle speaking, whether it's over the phone or in person. I'd make someone else do it. I also been told I normally have a quiet tone and they rarely hear me. And then speaking in groups. Speaking in groups was always hard for me. I would stutter and just mess up, so I normally just stay back and not pay attention to what they're saying. And they wouldn't really pay attention to me. But now I can speak in the group and not be the center of attention, but be a part of their attention and to be more friendly with everyone. From using this class in the real world to telling you what I plan on doing next after this class. I plan to attend the University of Oklahoma to get a degree in some sort of animal science. And the reason I chose the University of Oklahoma is because I've been a fan of it growing up. I've been a fan of them growing up ever since I was a little kid. And animal science, I've always loved animals. I've grown up with cows, horses, pigs, dogs, and cats my whole life. I just love them. I want to work on them and help them no matter what. From telling you what I plan on doing after school to tell you what I plan on doing after college, including my work. So, I plan on being a marine biologist. A marine biologist makes around $40 an hour, starting at about $81,000 a year. And then I plan on going to Texas with my family after when I get a job in marine biology. Housing for Texas near the ocean can range from $150,000 to around $300,000 for a home. After school, to the obstacles I faced to get here. So, some obstacles I'm going to face to get there in the end is living on my own. I've never lived on my own, and it's going to be a hard and scary experience to live on my own at the start. I'm very nervous to live on my own. I've never really thought of it until now, and it is very scary. And then debt. Everyone seems to struggle with college debt. I mean, everyone, unless you come from like a rich family, which I do not. In the end, normally people will spend most of their lives just paying off college debt, but I plan to use Oklahoma Promise to pay for my college, most of it, which will help that a lot. The debt is still going to be hard. I'm going to have to get a job during college to help work off those debts while I'm still attending college. So today, we talked about my growth in this class, how I've used that growth in the real world, and I told you what I planned on doing after this class and after high school. Then I told you what I planned to do after college, including my work and where I plan to live. I told you about the obstacles I faced to get here and the obstacles I'm going to face in the future. Overall, this speech class was really fun, but hard. People can learn a lot from it. I personally learned a lot from it, and it helped excel my speaking and everything overall. It made me more confident, it made me better spoken, and made me just better overall, socially. I think everyone should, I'm glad everyone has to take this class because it is very important for the future of society. Because now that technology is around, people don't tend to be as social. And this class shows that because of how hard it is for me to speak here. I'm an example. I'm normally on my phone a lot. But yeah, this class has helped me overcome that fear of publicly speaking. Thank you all for listening to my speech.